My dad has been in this industry like from South. He started with film distribution, film dubbing rights. All of them are like, it wasn't like a this thing like bachpan se socha tha maine I will do it.
So I said I waited for this moment for 30 years, and they were like 30 years. I'm like, yeah, ever since I was born. So after 30 years, I'm living my dream.
See my personality also in that character. I feel people will start identifying me as Amreen now and not Kiara because
हाय गाइस वेलकम टू टेली चक्कर। मैं हूं मुर्तज़ा इकबाल और आज मेरे साथ दो ऐसे एक्टर्स हैं जो जल्द ही बॉलीवुड में अपनी एक्टिंग टैलेंट से सबको इम्प्रेस करने वाले हैं। वेल आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट नामोशी एंड अमरीन who are all set to make their Bollywood debut with Bad Boy. Hi guys, welcome to Telly Chakkar.
thank you for having
Thank you for
us.
having us.
So first of all, I want to start by asking you this: few, not even days, few hours, the movie's going to be releasing. How excited, nervous? What is that state right now you both are in?
Like we were just discussing, he said, the morning you wake up, try to distract yourself. I think we both are living in the moment now. Very few things are in our hand, it's out there almost, and I think whatever will happen for the good. I think we gave our best, that's what matters.
Absolutely. I think now it's, as you said, just a night away. So now it's up to you, the audience, to
Yes.
decide how well we have done or how harder we need to work on ourselves. But I'm very grateful. We waited for a long time.
Yeah,
So now it's finally out. I'm very happy. And of course, as jitters come and go, I'm having many ups and downs in my
Yeah.
mood, but that's natural. But
Yes.
I'm more happy than, pessimistic.
Yeah.
Right. And I would like to ask you both, of course, Sajid sir has produced the film. Mithun sir is there, of course, with you to support you. I want to know, what was the reaction when they both saw the movie? I mean, I'm sure they must have. Sajid sir, of course, has Mithun sir seen it? And how has been their reaction?
For me, my family, especially my dad, never really shows his emotions. Of course, he's a producer first and then a father. I think that is how our bond has always been. And for me, it has been like an actor first, then a daughter. So it is very professional. And he didn't really, yesterday we had a family and friends premiere, and he didn't really show his feelings, but of course as a daughter I can recognize what he must have felt. He just, then I texted him like, thank you for everything, and then he said like, you deserve it, and then I said like, I love you and everything. So it's very sweet. I think a father doesn't have to really say anything, and a producer doesn't really have to say anything. They just believe in the content, and once the result comes, maybe they'll be more expressive. But this is what I think.
Yeah, like she mentioned, yesterday was our special screening, a premiere kind of a thing for just family and friends and industry colleagues. My mom was there, my brother was there, my bhabhi was there, all my friends came. Dad's shooting, but he saw the film before he left. He saw the film actually a while back. He really liked the film. And his only opinion about us was, it doesn't look like it's your debut film.
Yes.
You both have done a very polished job. So that's all he said, but he really enjoyed the film. Even
Yeah.
mom last night, she was very impressed by us.
Yeah.
And she said it's a very sweet and simple film, a very breezy
Yes.
watch.
Yes, and a lot of people, like, of course, like our friends and family, they had tears in their eyes, and we also had our emotional moments where, this was the moment that we waited for. So we couldn't just control it when we were in front of our friends and family. We had the mic in our hand, and we were like, okay, we were almost on the verge of tears because this is the day that we waited for, and it's right here in this moment. So that was very special for us. I'll always remember that night.
But honestly, I was not on the verge of tears. I was in tears.
Oh, he was in tears actually.
And they all were laughing at the humor.
Yeah.
So it was a very good response.
Very good
in my
response.
opinion. So far, so good.
Of course, you both come from families they are related to Bollywood industry. I would like to know, was acting planned, or how when was the time when you decided कि okay, हम actors बनना है?
So my family, my dad has been in this industry like from South. He started with film distribution, film dubbing rights. All of them are like behind the camera work. It's not at all easy. It is 24/7 stress, but it has not always been like beautiful. It's been at the recent times that good times have started rolling for us, mashallah say. Don't want to jinx it, but yes, it has not always been like that. And sorry, I lost track of your question. I was so emotional into this.
Of course.
No, so I asked you that, when was the time when you guys decided that, you want to become an actor?
For me, I've never gone on like a set or anything. I'm not used to that world. Like I was never used to that world. Now I am a part of this world, but just it didn't it wasn't like this thing like बचपन से ही सोचा था मैंने I will do it, and I was the complete opposite. I was like, I don't want to be into this industry. I was very shy, but of course, whatever is your calling, whatever is your destiny, nothing can stop that. It's been few years since I decided that I wanted to do acting for me.
For me, it's been since birth. Even last night, in fact, at the screening, when I held the mic, I said I've waited for this moment for 30 years, and they were like 30 years. I'm like, yeah, ever since I was born. So after 30 years, I'm living my dream. We're finally here. I've never had a plan B. Not that plan B is a bad thing, but I've
Yeah.
focused on myself, and I hope that me and Amreen both, in fact, get many more opportunities after the release tomorrow.
Of course, we have always heard that people coming from a filmy family background gets very easily things to do. I would like to know, was it actually easy how people say it, or it was this journey to be here was difficult?
No, not at all. It wasn't easy. I mean, for me at least, it's only been, I think, since the time I was 18 that I wanted to do this thing. But it has not at all been easy. Like, not everyone comes up to you and says that I want to make your debut movie. It is my father, it is his goodwill and his hard work. But it's not at all easy, I think.
Well, it could have been very easy for me, but considering the man that I am, I don't like anything to come easily to me. So I chose a path that was difficult. I chose to go out here in the city of Bombay and struggle on my own. When I mean struggle, I don't say it as a negative word. It's struggle to get work. I did audition for years. By years, I mean 2.5 years until I landed Bad Boy, 2.5 to 3 years. I did everything that an actor should do in Mumbai, and I think that was mandatory. Even if it is easy, let's say even if I got Bad Boy, the performance has to come out right. So I don't think easy or hard is the point, but I chose the hard path because I always believed that for how long will I be in the shadow of my father? Even right now, I feel until my film is out, I will and should be known as his son. But I always want to create an identity of my own, and that's the reason why I chose this path. But here's what it is: we are here with Bad Boy, so all the struggles, hardships are now, hopefully bygones, and now we're looking for better times.
Right. I would like to ask you that, of course, we have always heard about this thing, especially about star kids, that, how it is very easy, nepotism is there in the industry and everything. But of course, with that comes a pressure also. And is there somewhere or the other double pressure? Because unfortunately, Nemo couldn't make a mark. And now you are coming in the industry. So is there a kind of a double pressure that you are taking the legacy of your father now forward?
Honestly, bro, I think with Mimo, now that you mentioned, I genuinely feel that he did not get the launch pad he deserved. And even after the failure of Jimmy, he did give Haunted, which was the highest grossing horror film of the last 10 years. It made 38 crores in 2011. It was a super hit film. But I feel the industry was too harsh on him. Not saying that my brother was the most perfect actor. He had flaws like every actor does. I'm sure in Bad Boy even I have some flaws to work on. But the industry was too judgmental about him. As you said, the pressure is there and all that, but the pressure didn't really help him. The pressure actually sabotaged him for a long time. And I feel now with two movies coming back to back, I think my brother will silence all his critics. I believe in my brother a lot. As far as the legacy is concerned, I feel if I've done a good job in Bad Boy, the pressure of the legacy lessens. But if I have not, then they will question my existence in the film industry. But my gut says I've done a decent job, and with film by film, character by character, I think the pressure will lessen if I'm talented enough. Talented people will always make a mark, no matter what lineage or you have no lineage. If you're talented, you will definitely reach people. Marine is just going to be known by
Amrin, yes.
So coming to you, we have always seen this that star kids always get a lot of limelight. They are like spotted by paparazzi and being in the Bollywood parties. But you have been different. We came to know about you more when, of course, Bad Boy came into the light. Did you consciously kept yourself away from those things? Then wanted to be like, okay, when I come in the industry, it should be through my movie and not something like that.
Absolutely. I mean, I also feel, bro, that my father has been low profile all his
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
It didn't stop
Yes.
him from becoming a superstar. Also, I think most of these kids have a lot of productions and filmy people backing them because I don't think kids can PR themselves automatically. I'm sure there is a machinery, there is a study behind that. I did not ever feel the culture of being spotted or being talked about makes you famous. It definitely gives you a name, like you mentioned. You
Yeah.
might know a lot of more people than knew us, maybe, or me for that matter. But I am an actor. My job is to act first. Where I get spotted, how many parties I attend, it's boring. I don't know what excites them to be spotted. Of course, if they're doing something, it's okay. But being outside an airport is not my aim. My aim is to do movies. So if people know me as bad boy, I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm not insecure because getting papped is not the idea of stardom, I believe.
Lastly, before I wrap up my Q&A, I want to know, like, of course, Bad Boy is releasing tomorrow, but do you guys have any projects that's coming up, or you have signed, or you're in talks with?
Yeah, I would say we are in talks. Him, I'm sure individually something else, and for me also. But I think a lot of things are depending on Bad Boy. In terms of everything is lined up, but it depends a lot on Bad Boy. And it's a long process. Signing a movie is not easy. It's a lot that goes into it. But hopefully, yes, in May, June. Looking forward to do more movies.
Well, honestly, when the day I signed Bad Boy, I actually didn't get one but a 3 film deal from her father. Sajid Bhai,
I didn't get it. Wow.
no, I genuinely feel that the reason why I'm sitting here, being in these press junkets and going around the country with Amreen is only because of one man's belief in me, that is Sajid
Yes,
Qureshi.
definitely.
Sajid Bhai, because of you, I'm here. And of course, Mr. Rajkumar Santoshi, who has directed us. So these guys been the reason why I have been able to become a hero. So he believed in me so much, he gave me like 3 films करते हैं. तो अब तक now it's all about Bad Boy, which is releasing tomorrow. And hopefully 2 more films with Sajid Bhai will happen. I hope he'll repeat us. I hope we are worth
The best producer.
I hope we are worth his time and money again.
So, guys, it was really nice chatting with you both, and all the best for Bad Boys, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Hi, this is Amreen, and you are watching us on TellyChakkar.
Keep watching.